As Bitcoin right now continues to trade sideways, it is in fact still just trading sideways. That's it for me. Bye-bye. So if you understand, there's really not much to talk about, and quite literally anyone making videos right now is not really talking about anything. Hit that like and subscribe. Get signed up to FEMX or BITUNIX below if you want to buy Bitcoin, altcoins, or trade. There's a few days left if you want to join that free chance of winning some really good stuff on FEMX. And without any further ado, let's completely and absolutely dump on in. So as you can see, the price of Bitcoin is trading sideways. So let's actually take a look at some very big news for today. We see China is actually relentlessly printing money, and with China doubling their money supply, it means the US is probably going to do the same thing, which means Bitcoin is going to double overnight. Well, it's likely to go up a lot with these money supplies increasing. And many coins are going to go up a lot. Not this much, though. But as well, we see the global M2 is also exploding, which is a very good sign for things to come. I personally think that the next major move, the next major trend for Bitcoin is to the upside. But I'm not going to lie to you. Is it going to happen today or tomorrow or next month? I don't know. And nobody knows. Nobody knows. Especially people on YouTube. As well, we see the fourth halving cycle, which is this orange line right here, is the worst performing in Bitcoin's history, but we're still very early and interest is growing. So again, this is about the time where 2 months ago was about the time when we should expect Bitcoin to start lifting off. I think it will, but keep in mind, the most important thing is where we are right here, which is still very, very, very early. But yeah, we should be seeing that start to go to the upside very soon. We also see there's a lot of FUD. People are feeling horrible. Sentiment is awful. And there's sell pressure. Yet Bitcoin is still really high. That's one thing that's interesting is we're still trading sideways. This price action, if anything, is bullish considering that every time we get near 90K, we're holding it. I mean, look at this. This is the 90K level. And yeah, I mean, it's still holding up very well. We're not dumping, but it smells like time-based capitulation, which is exactly pretty much what happens before the biggest moves. Time-based capitulation, AKA, let's call it what it is, the most boring market conditions. Very boring. But that's exactly why a lot of people miss out and a lot of people don't benefit from these massive runs. Because time-based capitulation is, if we're being honest, potentially the most excruciating type of capitulation, where it's just so boring that you lose interest and everyone loses interest. And that seems to be what we're experiencing here. As well, we do see $65 billion $65 billion Citadel Securities is looking to become a liquidity provider for Bitcoin and crypto. And what Will says about this is that Citadel entering the arena is confirmation of the end of being early in easy mode. We're transitioning to a much more large framework around cryptos. We see the SEC also met with Michael Saylor last week to discuss establishing framework for digital assets. And as well, new altcoin market cap data has just had a golden cross. The last time this occurred, the alts flew up over 500% in just months. So are we on the verge of alts going up big time? Potentially. And we also see that if we look at this, the halving cycles theory, we are at the point where we should initiate a mega bust. But we're also seeing whales buying Bitcoin in quantities that are never seen before. Something big is coming. That's one of my... Now, something big is about to come. Something big is about to blast. Something big is ready to blow. But as well, if we take a look at the price of Bitcoin sideways, oh, it's still sideways. Yeah, it looks pretty sideways. SPX is still pretty sideways. A lot of sideways. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my own time, actually, making this video any longer than it needs to be. So I'm not going to. Keep in mind, if you have 3 days left. If you want to try to get something for free, something big or something small, you can use the link below. Without any further ado, it's free.